Thank you.
Thank you very much, Leslie. If you have your health, you have everything. If you don't have your health, no matter how wealthy you may be or otherwise fortunate you may be, you're hurting. And if you don't have access to affordable quality health care, and Nancy Pelosi, thank you very much. I think she's may have left. But to thank her for her leadership on adopting the affordable health care when President Obama signed that bill. We have taken action. I was a little late, Leslie, because I had a TV interview, and one of the things, of course, was about inflation. Inflation is hurting our people. We need to respond to the costs that they're incurring. Lower drug prices, better health care. That's what we did. We capped insulin costs, unfortunately just for Medicare. Why just for Medicare? Because the Republicans would not support the bill that we sent to them, which had capping insulin costs for everybody. So we have work to do in making sure that that care is so essential for everybody. Every American cares about health care. And very frankly, to the extent that we're covered by insurance, each person's cost will go down. We know that. It's an economic matter. I want to congratulate Lauren Underwood because 13 million people would have lost their health care if we hadn't passed the Inflation Reduction Act. It was Lauren Underwood that said we need to make sure in the rescue plan that we dealt with those who were between the Medicaid eligibility and the cost that they could afford under the Affordable Care Act. 13 million people were saved from losing insurance, and every Republican voted against that bill. I want to thank these advocates who are here. These young people are holding up signs. These young people are saying, we thank you for acting on our behalf, on the People's Act, putting people before politics. Very frankly, I heard the minority leader, the Republican leader, give a debate about why we should not be for this bill. He must have mentioned 17 times or more that the election was coming up in 87 days. I think it was 87 days at that point in time. As if that were the issue, as opposed to the people who needed our help. That's why we capped insulin prices. That's why we brought health care costs down. That's why we said, let's negotiate. The Veterans Administration has been negotiating prices for years. This is not a new and radical effort. This is an effort to say to my constituent when they come up to me and say, my sister in Toronto pays 1/3 of the cost for the drug that they're taking. How can you explain that? I'll wait till the siren goes by. That's a fire truck, not an ambulance, but it could be an ambulance. And we don't want that person to get to the hospital and say, I don't have any insurance. Now, the hospital will treat them. We'll deal with them because we made that by law. But I am so pleased to be here, Leslie, with you and all those who support this effort to make sure that Americans' prices come down. We're going to beat inflation. We're going to make sure health care is available, working together. God bless you. Thank you very much.